Welcome everybody to CanHammer. Say it, everybody.
No.
Your source for 40K from the Great White North.
Nobody wants to hear that.
I'm in a hotel in Sudbury with these mofos.
What up?
Chris, Jason, and Karen.
That's me.
We're Team CanHammer. We're going to the Basement Collective Team Tournament this weekend. And we're going to win, right?
Squad markers?
Maybe. Use flowers.
Well,
so this is a ETC format, 4-man team tournament
What is ETC, guys?
that we're attending and hoping to do well at. And it starts tomorrow, so we're just...
Wait, we're supposed to be doing well this weekend?
Well, apparently.
Jason, how many practice games have you had?
Well,
Have you ever played with Dark Elder ever?
can you divide 0 by 0 and then figure
Infinity, right?
Yeah, it's like that.
Jason's first ever game of Drukhari with my Drukhari army. So I think I probably got the most... No, not you paid Eldar for a bit. Okay.
Never used that one.
Well, it's just one model in the army, that's okay.
I didn't know
there's
Eldar had flags.
Chris literally finished painting his army like yesterday.
Yeah, I played it a lot. I played on a battle report, pretty similar list.
Yeah, and I'm playing my biker list, so I played that a lot. I actually haven't opened my biker since PMP, but should be okay.
So what changes did they make to Rangers?
Oh, yeah, you could.
They
Yeah.
keep strike, right? Oh, hold on.
No, there's the deployment.
Yeah, you can.
So we should do okay. Anyway, we got grudged, right? We got grudged round 1
Yeah.
with
Ron McCallum.
40K semi-pro.
Ron Angus McCallum.
So yeah, we will discuss strategy at some point, or we already did. I can't remember. It's been a long drive, but we'll come back and show you all the action tomorrow. I think Jason is volunteering to film content.
Yeah, we'll get some more battle reports on there. Maybe a little short form, but it's always the good stuff that people want to see.
Should be okay. So we'll come back in the morning when we're fresh and ready to defeat. Alright, everybody, so I'm recording this after the tournament, but this is just information about the tournament. So this is the Basement Collective Team Tournament, which is an ETC format team tournament. If you're not familiar with that, it's a format of tournament played in Europe, where Canada and USA send a team every year. It's basically ETC format missions, which you've seen on our stream, and you have teams. So what happens is each person on the team plays a game against their opponent, and so this is a 4-man team tournament. So basically each round consists of a team of 4 playing 4 games against another team of 4, and it's you add up your scores, so 20-0 all the way to the tie to 20-0, and then whoever has scores at least 43 points or more in the round wins that round. So we brought Team CanHammer, 4-man team, myself, Chris, Jason, and Kieran. Chris was the captain, and we went up there. I think it was 25% was hobby weighted to a paint rubric. There's some sportsmanship scores, there's some etiquette scores, so it's an all-rounded tournament if you want to do well. So we went up there to try and win it. We painted our armies to the rubric, and obviously Chris and those guys have a lot of experience playing team tournaments, so that's what we did. In terms of army lists, so I brought my custodies, bikers, and guardsmen list. My list was probably the weakest in the current meta of the 4 of our lists, so I suspected that my role, and it turned out B, was to fall in some grenades, get some points here and there, and if I can win, and help the team that way. So in the team format, you know, how you do individually doesn't really matter. It's about your role on the team and getting points that you need to win the round. There's no individual awards. So that was my team, that was my role. Then we had Chris. Chris was playing orcs, lots of boys, units of commandos, and your usual characters, weird boys, and Ludus, so lots of 60 grots and 25 Ludus. So that was his list. Then Jason was playing my Drukhari list that was painted by Ben at Happy Wargaming. So He was playing 9 Talos, about 18 Racks, and triple Ravager, Archons, Kabalite Warriors, and 2 units of Scourges. So that was his list. And then Kieran was our Ynnari player, so he was playing your typical Ynnari list with Shining Spears and Reapers and Rangers and 3 Flyers, those Hemlock Wraith fighters. So that was our team. You'll come back and hear our coverage right now. Good morning! It's the Sudbury venue, which is a church basement. There's a bright zone and a dark zone. And hopefully this zone gets a bit brighter. Just setting up. My army got dropped by me. But I only lost 1 spear, 1 plume, and 1 base. Not too bad. Not too bad. Big Blackburn in the house. Chris setting up his ridiculous number of house.
Squad markings, man.
I don't know why you do it, man. I don't know why you do it. Chris is playing Ludas. This is my Drakari army. Jason is playing it. Looks very nice. Survived the trip. And Kieran's Eldar. Let's take a walk around. How's it going?
Pretty fantastic. You?
Good. Necrons! Sick.
Check this out. Here. We're up. Here comes the unveil. Little Cephalopod.
What the? Hey, that's hardcore. That's hardcore.
The tentacles just slide right down.
The tentacles just slide right down. All right. Let's see. Here's your stuff. Josh, how's it going? Tim. Good. Look at this abortion of a list.
Pretty sweet, eh?
Scari's army, recognize that one. ETC prospects.
Hi.
You can spot them by their shirts. ETC prospects.
ATC prospect.
Boom.
Leave me
Boom. Oh yeah, you got one too, Tim.
Turn around.
All right. Play hard.
We got
You'll
this.
get cut. Cut.
No pressure.
All right. Well, if we lose first round, we can just play Nightfall instead. Nice mugs.
Good.
And you didn't even have to frost them, you just put them outside.
Yeah.
It's fucking cold. 3 shadow start list. Back. Triple vault still a thing? No, double vault now. What is it, 4-3? Jim's
Running. Over here, please.
Corey, captain.
No, you're captain.
Go, captain.
Way to go!
I'm on top.
Fucking styling.
Triple casting.
Alright, just so you know, we've promoted one of our members to captain. If you're a team captain or a representative of a team captain, how you going? He's okay. Oh, he's there? Okay, thank you.
Fantastic.
It was so scary.
Dave!
Hey man, how's it going?
This is Dave from System Minis, one of our sponsors. Setting up the stall. Very nice. Very nice.
Good luck today.
Oh, look at this. This is cool.
Yeah, Blackstone Fortress
Very cool.
poster.
That comes in the game?
Yeah, they gave it as promotional material.
Oh, nice.
But everyone gets one today.
Very cool. All right.
Giving away some stuff today, yeah.
Awesome, awesome. Just pairing up against 40K semi-pro who grudged us for some reason.
Wait, and Nate is here in spirit. Nate is here in spirit.
Yeah, those two will go there. These two will go there. Well, I guess you said that.
Right day for everybody. So thanks, Dave, for coming out. They had a local game tournament from Northern Wall Gaming. They give tons of prize support. Had an amazing talk. Couldn't have had this much prize support.
All right, round one. I got matched up against Ricky. Ricky's playing Tau. He's got some commanders, all cold stars, a couple of crisis suits, some stealth teams, crap ton of fire warriors as usual, and 21 sniper drones with some marksmen. And that's about it. It's pointy hammer and anvil. Objective card every time you hold, per objective you hold. Eternal War at the end, first 4 objectives, and yeah, that's about it. So we'll get set up and we'll see how it goes. All right, lost that game badly. You know, what can you do? It's a very tough list to beat. You know, sniper drones just killed everything. So tried my best, got tabled. So 20-0. Let's see how everyone else is doing.
Star Cannon and these guys. And catapults. 3.
Looks okay.
I think I used all my stuff.
Nice still alive.
Barrels. Takes 2. This guy, same thing.
All right. Generally not looking super good. Let's see what else is going on.
What's Aaron? Game already done?
What's up? Yeah, man. Tabled by Tau.
Aaron's a mean man.
Finally. I really didn't care about. Okay.
These guys literally just have to fucking conga. That's all they got. I've got 1, 2, 3 guys that will get to swing. 4 guys that will get to swing.
Still got 3 knights alive.
No, he's dead.
Oh, he's dead. Oh.
Yeah.
I thought he was just a coward.
4? No, he was over there. 1. That was 6, right? Yep. 3 extra swings. Conveniently is exactly what happens.
It happens, so not much you can do.
Over there, these guys will just get lethal boxes because they're like.
How's it going? Main gun?
Gross. Riptide.
That's what you played?
No. That's what you're doing.
And I have like 0 shots. Oh. Shoot at me, dude. 1 wound. 1 wound? Yeah.
What are you playing now, Kenny?
Orcs. I still got all my armies. Orcs, they're fun for ETC.
Alright everybody, here's a recap of the first 2 games. The first game I got matched up against Tao. Tao's always hard for me, playing against Ricky, who's a great Tao player. He had 21 sniper drones, some crisis teams, a bunch of fire warriors, and wasn't very much terrain on the table. A deep structure unit when maybe I should have just pushed forward, but anyway, the result was the same. Sniper drones are hardcore and end up getting tabled on turn 3 or turn 4, so that was a hard matchup and not a good result. We're playing Yoshi, Jeff, Devin.
I fucking knew it! I predicted
and
that.
Jim.
So did I.
Grudge match.
Alright.
Grudge match.
Fuck off.
Good for you.
Don't worry, I won't view this for another few days.
What else did you have?
Alright, round 2 against Devin and Tao. I got kind of thrown as the losable matchup in this round, so that's okay. My goal was to get 1 or 2 points, and the game ended on 5, and I got 1 point. Victory! Lost 10 bikes in the first turn, was not good. But I got a point for my team, so we'll see how we do the rest of the round.
Second round, we're playing Team Rejects. Now I got paired up against Devin. This was to take the hard Tau list and try and get a point or 2 from it, so that was my goal for the game. And so he's running 2 Riptides, unit of broadsides, minimum fire warriors, and 29 sniper drones. Vanguard strike. So my strategy here was just to push forward, get my bikes to distract the shooting as long as possible, and try and hold on for some points in the far corner. So it kind of worked out. I pushed forward, I killed a unit of sniper drones on turn 1 with bolters, and then it took him a few turns to get through all my bikes, 3.5 turns to get through all my bikes, and my guardsmen held on with 2 company commanders, my only 2 models left in the corner on turn 5, and then I rolled to end the game and survived the tabling and got 19-1. So 1 point for me in that game, and victory. I consider that a victory against that list. But yeah, so hopefully the rest of my team will pull through. Looks like we'll catch up with how the rest of our games are going.
Sparks' game.
Yeah, it's a tough one, that's for sure. But it's going down to the wire. Things are definitely spread out, that's for sure.
Alright, that one looks good. Question is how many points we get from it.
1, 2. What's the other one? That one?
Kieran's game against Knights.
I get my defense.
You picked this one and
It's hard to tell, there's still 2 Knights alive.
Last turn? Which 2 did you pick? You picked this was one of them.
No, this one.
That one's okay. So
And the matchup is Jim versus Chris.
so who's going to shoot this tank? It's wounded.
I get my 3 and
1. So do I get cover? So I'm more than 50% scared?
Jason got 20-0.
Yeah.
Thumbs up. So Chris won 15-5. So we got 35 points, so it's really up to this game right here. I think it's going to be a tie. I think it's going to be a tie. Let's see. It's the last turn.
The launch is Serpent Shield all zone matchups we've got. 2 up. I played Team 3. And D stuff. Let's charge up here.
Charging?
Yeah, a little bit.
Past the 1. Back to the
I just needed the spears to charge. Because then I was gonna be bad. Because all I was gonna do charge.
You're in?
Hey, Kieran, close it out.
Oh, hey, I need to copy that though.
So I think we won by 1 point.
Yeah, I'm gonna give Kieran a hug here. It was a hard fought game.
Because you're sick, right?
That's the nerve. So we won by 1 point.
It was a hard fought game.
Because I have to fill my own fort.
Okay, well that's ours.
That's yours. So this is
I'm going to take the moral victory of 1 point there, but everybody.
score. You don't need to fill out the rest.
Victory, super close.
Game point? Yeah.
And Chris ended up 15. Oh, that was a close round, man. Yeah. 1 point here and there is all it takes, literally.
Oh, yeah?
All right, I'm here with Dave. Hello. Dave's from Tista Minis, one of our channel sponsors. Yep. And it's your first time out at a tournament. Yep. Like, so Dave's he's brought all the goods. So how are you finding it, Dave?
It's pretty exciting. It's first time coming out, kind of coming out of my shell, meeting everyone. Up to now, it's been online. It's really just amazing to see all the armies painted up and all the people as well. So definitely a good experience. Definitely looking forward to doing some more in the future.
Yeah, you think that's the way to go these days as like a retailer, to try and go and support events? There's some debate as to whether that's economical or not.
It's definitely an avenue to explore. I mean, you can't just like stay in one avenue. You have to explore all your options. Yeah. So, yeah, like I said, it's my first time, so I'm trying to figure that out here today. But so far, it looks really good. Yeah. The support, everything's been great, and just honestly, like developing the relationships with the customers face to face. That's kind of priceless. That's something you can't get online. Yeah. Through messages.
Yeah, and you know, like the people who are going to buy the most models are tournament gamers. Of course, yeah. Right, because something switches, FAQ comes out, we're buying a whole new army, right? Yeah. So if you can get the good graces of the tournament players, you're gonna get repeat customs. That's true. And Tista Minis is based in Toronto. Hamilton, that's right. And you do a really big eBay store.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so tell people about your eBay store.
So my eBay store, we buy and sell new and used miniatures. So we have good discounts, obviously, on all the used miniatures. It's maybe you can like include a link or something.
Yeah, and it's on all our videos and stuff.
That's right.
But yeah, you can at the end of the video and in the description, there's always links to Tista Minis. Yep, so right. Yeah, do check it out. And I gotta say, it's probably short of just spamming your local community for used models. It's probably the easiest way to find whatever used models you need.
Yeah, I try to. Yeah, exactly. I mean, people are always trying to switch over to armies and stuff. So I think hopefully I'm providing good service to the community.
Yeah.
I feel.
And for Canadians as well, because you know Frontline has a lot of used minis, but you're not going to pay like $40 for it. They don't even ship to Canada. So and then even the eBay, normally you buy something, it takes like 4 weeks to get there. But because it's Canada, it's just like normal post. So it's really good.
Yep, we do flat rate shipping, $13 all across Canada, as many items as you want. So try to make it economical for us Canadians, right? Gotta look out for our homeboys.
Yeah. Okay, well, I hope that your event here goes well. Yep. And hopefully we'll see you at future events. And thanks very much for supporting.
Right, thanks a lot, I appreciate it.
All right, round 3, I'm playing Sean.
How's it going?
He's on Grimdark Potatoes, which is a great name. He's playing an interesting list of 2 repulsors and 3 guard tanks with G-Man. And we're playing Dawn of War, and we're about to get started. So let's see what happens. All right, that game was very surprising. Those 2 repressors and the 3 tank commanders with Gulliman nearby and Talarns like to move around, they put out a lot of shots. Between all the shooting and G-Man hitting my bike unit, killed like 8 bikes in 1 turn. So I got lucky with that game. Again, round 5, roll the 2.
Always the 2s, man.
Turn the 20-0 to a 10-10.
Yeah, you should just like let the game go past turn 5 for once. That'd be nice.
Nah.
Just let people table you there. Come on.
So I was gonna get tabled, and game ended, and it's 10-10 tie. So managed to rack up a lot of Maelstrom and Eternal War throughout the game. So by about turn 2, when I got wasted by those tanks, I knew that the goal of the game then was to hold the tanks so that it ran out of time, so I could get the tie. So there we go. So I got 10 points on that. It's been a depressing day. I lost 20-0, lost 19-1, and just squeaked out a tie. Doing it for the team, but man, it's hard. Mentally, it's hard to play like that. And it is what it is. As long as the team does well, that's kind of the point of a team tournament. I've got a big headache, super tired, so probably won't record anymore tonight, but we'll come back tomorrow, hopefully bright and refreshed. Day 2 CanHammer TBMC team tournament. We are playing Scary's team, Scarred Cast. We are at the top with them, and so it's inevitable that we will play. So we've been working on the matchups overnight, and we'll see what happens.
I banged on their door, they didn't answer.
Opponents this morning. ETC prospects.
That's right. 2 of you versus 4 of us.
I'll take you both on.
Alright, let's go. Let's go to the models, right?
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
If I had army-wide 3-up invul, I probably could take it on.
Chris,
Darren, are you good at
Chris, we need to roll for tables.
Oh, okay. 4.
This is the dice you gave me.
6 again?
No.
Programs. You already wasted all the 6s.
Okay, we got it.
Well,
Okay, so
leave them on there.
Champions fight.
Yeah.
What? Champions fight.
No shady shit.
So would you? Oh yeah.
So we take these 2. Take these 2.
Yeah, you're doing it way weird.
You flank one to fight that guy.
Alright. So you don't take
Well, wait.
Well, you don't want to play Riven, right?
Oh yeah, I'm taking that. Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Like, there's no. It's not a wish. I would prefer something else.
Yeah.
But
So I'm probably getting knights.
well, you're in the hand, so whatever's in their hand.
You're playing Knights then, right?
So I'm probably getting knights, right?
No. I bet you're playing.
What did you just put down? You put down me and Jason, right?
So they're knight player there.
Yeah. With you.
So you're playing knights.
Okay.
So you're fucked. Sorry, buddy.
That's okay.
That's not
I'll try and get me my 1 to 4 points.
Get a tape. Yeah. Just hide.
Yeah, do I
Hide
deep strike units or not?
Yeah.
Kill everything but the Knights. Just leave the Knights alone.
Yeah. Like deep strike units, drop in, kill his chaff.
Deep strike 2 bike
Or
units.
put everything into one Knight. Like just commit everything into one and just worry about that one. Like a farm.
Deep strike both bike units.
Yeah, just don't let him kill you.
Okay, we know. Table. Okay, so we want Tim to play this one. So we got Jason to play me. Your match.
It's gotten too dark. They gotta kill each other now.
Okay, perfect. We got this. No pressure, sorry. That's okay. I'm actually really excited about this. It's really fun.
You know you've been thinking about it all night. You're just talking about it all night.
Okay, so Chris, you get to pick.
So Drukari on Drukari.
Jerry's grabbing my books over there.
I can take an empty board. Do you want me to take the empty board?
For me, it doesn't matter.
Jason, come on. Do you want me to take an empty board? He's got no shooting.
He's got a little. He's got Termagants and the flying.
Yeah. Or do you want me to grab a train heavy board?
Train's good for all of us. And plus, it'll fuck screw with the knights if you take the board.
Like that board fucks nice, right?
Just take my open this board.
Yeah. Perfect.
I don't have to move, I like it.
Cool. Tim, what board do you want? This one? Okay. Tim?
Wait, so you're taking
this bit of the heavy one.
Train one?
Yeah.
So that means Jason picks next?
Jason picks next.
So we want Darren on the city one, right? Wait, we want Darren on the one at the end because the knights can't move through those holes, right? So Darren's playing on the ends, which means Jason's picking this one.
Well, that table will have to be. You'll have to work it out.
We all got fucked.
Okay.
So you and I will go.
Darren's just fucked up.
Well, we should sort it before we pick tables.
Well, yeah, do it.
Once we pick tables, like we're happy.
No, it's something fixed.
Can't move through and pass.
Alright. I'm matched up against Eric.
Hi.
Team Canada prospect.
Yep.
Playing 4 nights. I like those shirts. He's got Castellan, 2 gallons, and a Crusader, and some guardsmen. And we're playing table quarters, and we'll see how it goes. I've deployed cowardly, and we'll see how it goes. All right, Eric, tell people how well I played.
Well, you played very well. Props to you.
I needed a whole bunch of stuff to go right, and it did. And on turn 5, it was a 12-8 game. But I can't blame anybody else. Now I rolled it, and I rolled a 4, and turn 6 I got tabled. So unfortunately, that's what happens in ETC 20-0, but it could have been a 12-8 if I rolled a 1 or a 2. And that's about it. So 20-0, we'll see how the rest of my team is doing. Let's see.
Should I go for a soul burst on that?
Tell this shit apart, man. It's all
everything in the Eldred Tempest launches run range.
You can already see it.
I'm not even supposed to talk to you.
3 saves, and I get 5 more shots. Okay. 3 saves. There goes 1. Is he within range of Philippine? They give their own synapse. Oh, yes.
Hey.
Kevin.
What's up?
He's running this event.
Yeah, man.
Thank you for running it.
And having a GT in June, 80 people.
That's right. Come to, it's no longer called TBMC ITC.
No, it's just the basement open.
That's way better.
Yeah, it is. It is.
So,
it'll be good.
Yeah.
Darren's not going to be there because he has some wedding or China to go to or something like that.
I'm a busy man. Man. No, but this is a great event. Thanks for running
it. Dude.
And people should come out. You're going to run it next year, I presume?
Yeah, we'll have more teams. Maybe even a bigger venue.
Okay.
Yeah, it's good. ETC's fun. Team tournament is the best way you can play 40K.
It is pretty fun. Yeah.
It is the best way.
It is a different way of playing. That's
it is. Everything rides on not just you winning or losing. It's like it's the team camaraderie. There you go.
Yeah.
It's great. I love it.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Cool. Yeah. So come back next year for this one. What date's your basement open?
June 23rd and 24th, or 20. It's the weekend around the 22nd.
Okay. And it is in Sudbury. It's not that far.
Yeah. Well, Sudbury in the summer is very nice, and in winter not so much. But in the summer, if you like rocks, we have rocks and trees.
Well,
and
I won't say it's very nice. It's not like going to the Caribbean or something.
I don't
it's
like
not a frozen wasteland.
No. Yeah,
like
we have lots
right
of lakes you go swimming. Yeah, it's a frozen wasteland.
Yeah.
But you can't see the never mind, I'm not going to say that.
All right, thanks. All right, Kieran got tied.
10 points.
Nice.
Better than no points.
Yeah, better than no points. And then Chris, I think, is doing okay here.
Oh, I'm getting Jesus. I'm getting close. This turn is
I think Chris is doing okay. And then I think Jason is doing okay against Garden. See how it goes. 20-0'd, so it's literally up to this game.
I think it depends.
It's literally this game.
I'm totally trying to rehearse. You wrote that line right.
I guess they're finished. Look, same amount of time on both clocks. What's the chances of that?
It was the time. Like,
to the second.
50-50.
To the second.
How many kill points did we each do?
So what do you got? 2 raiders done? We got
Ravagers, by the way.
I'm just fucking with you. 2 scourges.
I didn't kill all you two.
I got 7. You got nothing.
So I killed 2 Cavalry War units, 3 Rat units, both Ravagers, both Scourge.
Sorry.
3 units of Racks, 2, right? Yeah. So you got 2 Ravagers, a Razorwing, you got my Witches, my Homunculus, my Grotesques, Talos, Kronos, Rack units still alive, and I have Urien and my Archon. So you just got, and Cyclus.
So sorry.
You got 1 point. You got 9 from
8 to 9, so 1 to 0. So that gives me 10, so that gives me 17 total, and that gives you 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 total?
Yeah.
So the difference of 3?
So 7, which is 12 to 8, which is exactly what I got.
12 to 8.
Is it a draw?
That's a draw.
Oh, a draw. Hey, better than a loss.
42 for CanHammer, 38 for you guys. Just like Team Rejects.
I know. Hey, fuck, man. That's fucking tight.
That's good.
Also now 12 for Jason.
I'll edit that out.
Actually, no. Jason won? So Jason beat Newbie beat. Wait, 12-8. It's still a team draw then, isn't it?
It's still a team draw.
Fuck. Damn it!
It's still a draw with 12-8.
We'll see what's up. See, I was hoping it was going to be very clear that whoever won this, then we play them, and it's easy, right?
If I got 12-8, we would have won that round.
That also tells you guys there's good matchups. Sure. I do have to drive.
All right, so that's a tie round, which is how it felt, really. It was a tie round. So I don't know what that means, but I think so there we go. Tie round. Tie.
I'll gift you.
All right, last round of the tournament.
My gift is drugs.
Josh.
I just wanted that
Dominic,
on camera.
Chris, Spencer, I don't know.
I give everybody drugs. Dominic, Chris, Austin, Josh.
All right, cool. Dude, let's do this, bro. Let's go. Well, I guess technically we're not allowed to start yet.
Oh yeah, we're not allowed to do anything for another 9 minutes.
9 minutes.
Okay. You ever hear the...
Okay, first put down is Tyrannid and Chris.
Oh yeah. Sure. Okay, which one do you want to flip? Does it matter? We'll let you guys. We'll let you guys flip.
You flip those ones.
Doesn't matter. You touch our card. Oh fuck! Is this gonna happen? I don't know. It's your choice. You want to stream in Serbia or not? Did you really just say that? Yeah. Wait. Card in hand goes there. I gotta leverage as much as I can. Because you forget and you're like, what the fuck was it? I was like, wait, who? Eurostar collection.
Here, put that on top because you can see it through it.
Does that matter? Oh my god. It's good. I have to play. We gotta play so we can battle out our fun of Pagonas. Where's the DB list? He doesn't know what's on the list.
I know what's in the list.
9 Talos.
3
Close to You got the 3
No, 9 Talos.
There's 9 Talos, Scourges, Ravagers, yeah. No Grotesques.
This is going to be the roast.
That's really why we're at more Talos right
That's what happened.
So this was just a trial run, right, guys? We're just practicing. Too bad you guys don't have any fun. So he's taking that. So that means that's the rejects. I mean, the ones that don't get chosen. Oh, it's me and Austin. You got this. Oh, this table. That's okay. You heard it here first, folks.
Die, I need a die.
Table.
Okay, so we gotta roll off.
Since Austin's playing you,
he's not even number 1,000.
That's not a die. Okay, buddy.
5. Austin, since you're playing him, I'm giving you the honor, sir.
Okay, so I pick first table. You have Magnus Morning?
No.
Which table can you not hide Magnus Morning on?
I have 120 plague bearers.
None of them.
Do I pick next? I pick next.
Magnus Morning are ridiculous.
So they went first. So yeah, Chris, you pick next. So after he picks, you get choice.
How tall are Magnus and Morty?
They're tall enough.
Does that building stop them, line of sight?
Sure. Is that you?
Wings on you.
All right.
Yeah, so
I guess
we're gonna
get
do the one at the end.
Okay. That's a fun matchup.
Okay, Chris, what
I don't have Ludas.
Oh.
There you go. See? There you go. Right?
What?
I knew I could make him happy.
Now Kieran's got confidence.
So he's like, oh, really? All right.
Because the Ludo Orclist, like, fucks craft worlds.
Yeah. To the elbow. To the elbow. Just to the elbow. All the way. And to the left.
Do you want to go around and actually... I'll take that one.
Yeah, we're going to fix the train, yeah.
All right, final round of the tournament, playing Dominic. Dominic's playing a combination of Death Watch and Guard and some Assassins. And we're just getting underway. It's Pointy Dawn Award, and we're going to start and we'll see what happens. All right, I did 13-7. Chris did 20-0. Kieran got 13-7. For Kieran. Oh, Kieran got 7. How about Sparks?
Got 8.
8. So what does that add to?
A lot. 50-something.
Okay.
Oh, man.
I was tight. Okay, we got to fill that out now.
So you mean you're up to 20-0 everyone to win ETC?
Kieran, Josh, we're good.
Good game, Kieran?
Where's Harry, guys?
Alright, well, we're going to see what the final results is. Did Kieran do enough to win? Alright, I think we won that round. So there's 4 teams with 4 wins. Nobody won 5. We tied 1. So we're in the running, overall or general. We'll see. They're just tiling it up. Everyone's waiting.
Like, I'm not doing a new army with the new board. Why wouldn't you take it? What? Why wouldn't they take it? When I roll that right now, I'm going real orc player. 5 damage. 7.
So game 4, I don't think I managed to cover while I was there. I played Dominic, and they were part of 40k Foreign Legion, which was Joshua Death's team. This was in the finals. And he was bringing an interesting list of Guard Battalion with 1 Basilisk, a couple of Mortar teams, and 2 units of Snipers. And then he had 3 Assassins, 2 Calexis, and 1 Eversur, which ended up causing me a lot of issues. And then he had Death Watch, so Watchmaster, I think 2 Watchmasters, and 3 veteran units, each with a Terminator, a Jump Pack Marine, and a Biker, and then 2 units of Missile Devastators. So that was basically the list. It was Pointy Dawn of War, and the last mission was the one where for every kill point you get an extra card, and it was kill points primary, so it ends up being a very can steamroll if you're doing well. So I decided to go aggressive, trying to get first turn, give him only 1 turn of shooting before I hit his lines. And so that's kind of what I did. Pretty good first couple of turns, some wacky dice rolling. A Terminator of his saved 22 saves, and then I saved like 16 3-ups. That Deathwatch shooting is no joke. He can target fast attack, so rerolling 1s to all fast attack, and then his Watchmaster gives him rerolls to hits, and then he has at least -1. If not, he can use ammo to make it -2, so that puts me on my invulns. So it's actually pretty deadly shooting. Missile Dev's doing mortals in the first turn before he ran out of CP. I managed to take out little things as we went, Sentinels, and he had 2 captains with Thunderhammers. And so he fed me enough CP to get my cards turning over, and held enough objectives throughout the game. Eventually the Eversur was kind of cleaning up my backline, but by then I cleaned up most of his other stuff, and so I had a big kill point advantage, and eventually got enough Maelstrom and Eternal War in order to pull out a 13-7 victory. So that was pretty good. And Chris won 20-0 against Magnus Morty list, and then Kieran played Josh Death and pulled out a 8 points in a loss, and Jason played Tyrannid player and managed to pull out 7 or 8 points in that. So we won that round. Yeah, so the rest of the tournament thoughts, reward ceremony to come.
Thank you all for coming out to the first Facebook Collective Team event. I'm glad. We'll wait for these guys. Dude, stop you, Poppy! I was glad it filled up, and we will have one next year, and we'll probably go bigger than this. So that's pretty great. Sorry? February? No, January.
Did you do it in the like non-lions?
If you keep asking questions, you're gonna get not gonna do this. Alright, so this is how it's going. I'm going to announce the winners, and the overall gets these 2 big box games, Black Fortress and Orc Box. And then there's 4 stacks, these back here, Kill Team, Eldar, Orcs, and Marines. If you're general, so in the order it's gonna go general, pink, and sports. You guys can each grab one of those stacks you choose. If you're general, then so on, painting and sports. After that, for each individual box, we have drawn individual names. Sarah, Eric's wife, Sarah Zielinski, watched me do it, so it's legit. She was a neutral third party.
How many times?
All right, so best overall. Oh, and you get these mugs too. Do the last place. Don't get the last place first. Oh yes, we do have a last place, which I haven't grabbed yet. 1 second. And then for your brother. That's how it works. And then best overall. And then okay, so last place overall was based solely off of battle points, because if you're really that bad at playing the game, you deserve a different game. And I'm just kidding, I love you guys. Alright, so last place overall with 0 wins and a total of 92 points for the games was Atomic Death Squad. Army in this new game for you guys.
They get 1 army from the game. There's 2 armies in each.
Brandon shot glasses that say not first place on them. Good job, boys. Woo! Next, we're going to go to next we'll go to sports. Next we'll go to etiquette overall. We'll get, you know, we're just going to do best overall because it's just easier that way.
Because it's on your screen?
Yeah. No, you're good. Alright, so in 3rd place, best overall with a total of 757 points out of 1,000 was Stud Scrubbin. Overall, with a total of 782.5 points out of 1,000, was Team Rejects. And then 1st place overall, with 862.5 out of 1,000 points, was CanHammer. We're both with Team Rejects and Bloodbath and Beyond. They both had 8 points overall for game points. So it went down to round points. Bloodbath and Beyond had 248 and Team Rejects had 270. So Rejects are the best general.
Good job, guys. Yeah. So 1 point didn't matter in the end. You don't have to cry too much.
We could have been undefeated.
Oh yeah. To be honest,
I think we returned.
So we won. We ended up scoring, getting best overall, having best paint score, and having best general score in terms of win-loss. So a triple cleanup for CanHammer. Woohoo! I love team tournaments. I think they're super fun. If you've never played a team tournament before, you should try and go to one. It's super, super fun. There's a whole new dynamic to playing. I went into my first 4 games knowing that I could not win, and that my job was not to win, but to try not to get tabled and to get as many points as possible. And when you have that mindset from the beginning, A, you don't get disappointed when you lose, and B, you play very differently. My match against Eric in the 3rd game was my favorite game of the tournament, even though I lost that one 20-0. It's because I went into that mindset against 4 knights knowing that I needed to try and get some points and not get tabled, because the inevitable outcome often is you get tabled by 4 knights. And so I got things going my way. I got the deployment I needed on the table I needed, and played super, super cagey. And if it weren't for 1 dice roll, I would have gotten away with a 12-8 loss, which is victory basically for me. But it didn't happen that way. I got 20-0'd, but that was still, I feel, my favorite game of the tournament. And Eric was a great opponent as well, and that was in the tightest round that we had, where we tied with Scari's team. So overall, a great tournament. We went through the top 4 out of the 5 other top 6 teams to get to the top, so that's good. We had a hard road, and we came out on top, which is great. It's a great feeling. I feel I played my role in the team as well as I could, and that just emphasizes the role of the team aspect of it. So I personally just went 1 and 4, but super happy anyway. So I'm not going to say too much more about it. If you want to know more about our thoughts on the team tournament and more of our individual matchups, then do listen to our live stream and the CanHammer podcast tomorrow night, 9 p.m. EST on CanHammer TV, and obviously it'll be out on the podcast a couple of days after that. We're going to have Kieran on, and we're going to have Kevin from Basement Collective, who ran the event, so do check it out for that. Otherwise, I'd like to thank Kevin and Irvin Armitage at Basement Collective for running the tournament. Excellent tournament. If you guys can get yourself to Sudbury and at this time of year for a team tournament, you should do it. Thanks to Dave at Tista Minis, who is up there, and all our sponsors, and thank you for watching.